Welcome back. Totally something completely different which I usually deal with. This is mainly for the people who lived at Edgar Road Estate, Hounslow Heath, West London. Hounslow is very famous, full of history, and the most famous contribute from Britain was Phil Collins, believe it or not. He was born in Hounslow. That's nice. Well, apart from him, I would like to deal with Hounslow Heath murders. They are two cold cases, and no one has brought to justice yet. 1st of June 1980, a schoolgirl from Feltham Comprehensive School during the lunch hour was seen last time heading towards the part of Hounslow Heath, which is even on the Feltham side, let alone on the Hounslow side, because it's called Hounslow Heath mainly officially. And she's went missing. And I think no, this happened a few days before, because on the 1st of June of that year, the police had found her body in the heaths of Hounslow Heath on the Feltham part. What came out from the post-mortem, she was found dead with her face down, and she was strangled, and no other violence on her corpses were inflicted by coroner reports. She was strangled in that point and thrown there. And there was a nationwide appeal on the BBC, even on the ITV channels, talking about this case, warning kids who live near Hounslow Heath, beware, because this person at the time was still at large, and even today this villain is still at large, despite throughout the years of new traces or clues. Two people were suspected, two famous serial killers in the UK. That led to no type of conviction. And to this day, no one hasn't been brought to justice for this murder of this 14-year-old girl. She was a schoolgirl, as I said, Feltham Comprehensive School. And obviously, some of the members in her family died throughout the years, and let her rest in peace, and even members of the family throughout the years. And it was a criminal case, a murder, which had no motivation. She was just murdered because one of the suspects, I don't remember the name, I don't even mention his name, it was on the Sun newspaper a few years ago, and when he was more younger, he was notoriously famous and known by, I think, by the school kids and the people around there, bunking off school and roaming around Hounslow Heath through the suburbs and through the wastelands. There seemed to be a cooperation with the Met Police and Norfolk Police at that time. They ended up as a cold case. In 1992, still on a part of the Hounslow Heath, there is a golf course. I used to live there And the golf course existed since the time I was there myself. In that year, a little boy of 9 years old, I'm not going to mention his name, it was all on the newspapers at that time, I think for the respect for him and his family and the memory of him as well. He was murdered, believed to be strangled, and I don't want to mention all the horrible things which, through the forensic examination of him, they found. His body was found in an old pillar box. It happens to be one of those military bunkers which the National Guard during the Second World War used. There are still a few left. The structures. It was found there by 2 kids. In the end, even there, an unfounded, non-motivated crime. This little kid was just strangled, horrible things done to him, and just chucked there like it was a bunch of rubbish. I think after a while, there was a chap who was charged for his murder, and he went on trial on the Old Bailey. And in the end, this bloke wasn't found not guilty, probably due to technicalities and rock solid evidence. They were all, evidence which were based on suspicion and all that. And that there, since 92 till now, this has remained a cold case. So there are 2 cases of murder and hounslow heath has remained as cold cases. And you do feel a bit sad and angry the culprits were never captured or convicted for these horrible murders without motivation, no provocation. And the souls of these girl and this little boy, may they rest in peace.